world is watching the AI race between the United States and China. But there's another player quietly advancing in the shadows: Russia. While American companies like OpenAI, Google DeepMind, and Anthropic are in the spotlight, Russia's secretive AI projects are evolving fast, focused with military objectives, and funded by the state. The truth is, they might be far more dangerous than anyone realizes. While the war in Ukraine dominates the headlines, the ex-KGB spy in charge of Russia is plotting and strategizing with Russia's AI. Vladimir Putin may be using AI to assist Donald Trump get elected into power, and he may just be manipulating the USA and global politics more than you know. Today, we're uncovering Russia's hidden AI agenda, how it's developing artificial intelligence behind closed doors, and why its secrecy could be its biggest weapon in the global AI war. Chapter 1. Russia's unique AI strategy. Unlike Silicon Valley or Beijing's tech hubs, Russia's AI ecosystem isn't built around flashy startups or billion-dollar companies. It's powered by state-driven research, defense funding, and military partnerships. Projects linked to the Russian Ministry of Defense, Skolkovo Innovation Center, and even Rosatom are blending AI, cybersecurity, and robotics, often focused on surveillance, autonomous weapons, and disinformation systems. While the West debates AI ethics, Russia experiments with AI militarization, creating a system where secrecy isn't just policy, it's strategy. Chapter 2. The power of secrecy. In the AI arms race, data is power. And Russia's closed ecosystem means it doesn't have to play by international transparency rules. Its models can be trained on private state data, military intelligence, and massive social datasets, free from the scrutiny that limits Western AI labs. This secrecy might sound like weakness, but it's actually a strategic advantage. While other nations announce every new breakthrough, Russia is building in silence, developing AI that can be deployed suddenly for cyber warfare, drone swarms, or deepfake manipulation. Keeping their AI development secret and on the lowdown may be the perfect platform for evil AI systems to influence the world. Chapter 3. Cyberattack influence. When we talk about Russian AI, we can't ignore its cyber legacy, a history built on digital warfare, hacking, and covert influence. During both U.S. presidential elections, where Donald Trump won in 2016 and 2025, Russian cyber groups were accused of interfering to influence the Trump campaign using massive state-backed cyber attacks on government networks across Europe. Russia has proven it doesn't just compete in cyberspace, it dominates it. Operations traced to groups like Fancy Bear, APT-28, and Cozy Bear, APT-29, revealed a powerful union between intelligence agencies and advanced computing teams. These same digital soldiers are now believed to be experimenting with AI-driven hacking tools, automated phishing systems, and deepfake propaganda campaigns designed to shape global narratives in real time. In other words, AI is becoming the next weapon in Russia's cyber arsenal, one capable of destabilizing elections, economies, and even public trust itself. The fusion of AI and cyber warfare is what makes Russia's digital empire not just secretive, but dangerously unpredictable. Chapter 4. The minds behind the machines. To understand how Russia operates, you have to look at its scientific legacy. For decades, Russia has cultivated some of the world's brightest minds in mathematics, physics, and computer science, the same disciplines that drive AEA. From the Cold War nuclear programs to modern quantum research, Russian scientists have been known for their precision, creativity, and willingness to solve the impossible. Many of these experts, originally trained for nuclear and aerospace projects, are now being redirected toward AI development, combining old scientific rigor with modern machine learning techniques. Institutions like the Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology, Bauman Moscow State Technical University, and Rosatom's research divisions continue to attract elite talent. What makes this especially powerful is that much of this work happens out of public view, shielded by government control and often funded through defense channels. When these brilliant minds work in secrecy, the results can be revolutionary or catastrophic. Chapter 5. Comparing to the USA and China. So how does Russia compare with the rest of the world? The United States currently leads in innovation and investment, backed by private giants like Microsoft, Google, and OpenAI. China dominates in scale, powered by Baidu, Tencent, and Huawei. But Russia's advantage lies in covert integration, merging AI directly into state power structures. Its focus isn't profit, it's control. By combining AI with cyber operations and propaganda networks, Russia could shape digital realities, a different kind of superintelligence, one used not to build, but to manipulate. Chapter 6, Putin, Trump, and the Power Game. You can't talk about Russia's rise in AI without mentioning one of the most controversial dynamics in modern politics: the relationship between Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump. Before entering the White House, Trump made several visits to Russia, attending business meetings in Moscow and publicly expressing admiration for Putin's leadership style. Those early connections would later raise global eyebrows as reports emerged of Russian influence operations surrounding the 2016 US presidential election. While the world focused on political scandal, Russia was quietly investing in next-generation technologies, including artificial intelligence, automation, and data analytics. Putin himself famously declared, "Whoever becomes the leader in A, I will rule the world." Under his rule, Russia's AI strategy became tightly intertwined with both state power and international influence, and its relationship with Trump's administration, friendly at times, volatile at others, offered Russia a rare window into how Western nations view AI regulation and defense applications. Whether or not direct cooperation ever existed, the parallel rise of Trump's America and Putin's AI ambitions reshaped global geopolitics, setting the stage for a future where AI is not just technology, but political leverage. Chapter 7, Global Consequences. If Russian AI continues to advance unchecked, we may face a world where AI-driven misinformation, automated warfare, and digital espionage become everyday tools of influence. International AI safety discussions often ignore Russia, and that could be a fatal mistake, because when power meets secrecy, transparency disappears, and so does accountability. So while the world debates ethics and regulation, Russia is quietly preparing for the AI future on its own terms. The question isn't whether they're behind, it's whether they're already ahead in ways we can't yet see. If you found this breakdown useful and have an interest in international AI development or are just straight up terrified of the future, be sure to subscribe. Is Russia's AI secrecy the biggest threat no one's talking about? Comment your thoughts down below. Peace out, homies.